Chapter 2 Unit 1 Pick up.
Get some rest.
Informal dinner.
Land on.
Mandarin.
Flight.
Secretary.
Help somebody with something.
Bring with.
Have a good journey.
Take somebody around.
Be tied up.
I'm Susan. I'm here to meet you today.
We've been expecting you. I'm Liu Lu, the secretary of the manager, Mr. Smith.
Our manager asked me to come and meet you because he was unexpectedly tied up this afternoon.
Mr. White will come to meet you later at the hotel, so he asked me to come to meet you here.
Mr. White, let me help you with your luggage.
Is this your first visit to China?
Did you have a good journey?
I heard that you were delayed taking off and encountered a lot of bad weather.
How long did the flight take?
Did you bring your family with you?
How was your flight?
How is the weather in America?
Would you like to have an informal dinner with us tonight?
I'd like to take you around this city tonight and show you the night scene if you're up to it.
How about getting you to your hotel so you can get some rest?
Do you need to have a rest after such a long flight?
International terminal.
International passengers.
Information desk.
Airport terminal.
FLT number. Flight number. I'm Liu Hong. I'm here to meet you today.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you.
How do I address you?
I'm Liu Hong. You can call me Xiao Hong.
Excuse me, are you Susan Davis from Western Electronics?
Yes, and you are?
I've heard a lot about you. Glad to meet you.
I'm flattered.
That is a long flight. You had a stopover too, is that right? You must be tired.
Actually, I feel quite rested because I have slept on the plane.
Good. Here, let me help you with your bag.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Dennis from ABC Company.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming all the way here. Are there any places you want to visit?
I've always wanted to visit the Great Wall. Excuse me, you must be Mr. Andrew from San Francisco. I'm the sales manager of WNN Company. My name is Zhang Yo.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Zhang. It's kind of you to come and meet me at the airport.
Nice to meet you too. Is this your first trip to Beijing?
Yes, I've never been here before. I've been to Guangzhou several times.
How was your flight?
Very nice. I had a good time.
I'm glad to hear that. Our general manager will host a welcoming dinner for you this evening.
That's very nice of him.
You are welcome. I'll pick you up at the lobby at 5 p.m.
All right. See you then.
Unit 2 passport,
reservation,
be booked solid,
compare notes on,
convenient,
call in,
fill out,
reception,
high-end restaurant,
sort out one's schedule,
make changes,
arrange one's schedule,
we have reserved a room for you at Beijing Hotel.
are we going to the hotel?
Have you got any ID?
I'll show you to your hotel.
I have finished the check-in procedure.
Do you have any other plan tonight?
What date would suit you?
So our evenings will be quite full then?
When is it convenient for you to meet?
Here's the schedule for tomorrow.
Here is a copy of itinerary we have worked out for you and your friends, and please have a look at it.
I've already arranged for you to meet with him first thing on Wednesday morning.
There will be some evenings for you to arrange freely, that is, if it is all right with you.
We've arranged our schedule smoothly.
I've invited all the important clients to our party next week.
You're attending an opening ceremony of high-end restaurant today.
Well, if time permits, minor changes can be made then.
If it is convenient of you right now, I'd like to discuss about the schedule with you.
I'd like to call in to discuss the project plan.
I just need some time to sort out my schedule.
Check in.
Registration form.
Room service.
Standard room.
Are we going to the hotel?
Yes, I've already made a hotel reservation for you. I'm here to drive you to your hotel.
Shall we go to the reception desk and check in?
May I take a look at the room first?
Do you have your passport with you? We will need it when checking in.
Of course. My secretary has it.
What is my schedule tomorrow?
Here's the schedule for tomorrow.
Is Mr. Zhang back from his business trip?
Our CEO, Mr. Zhang, is attending a marketing seminar.
What about tomorrow's plan?
We've arranged our schedule without any trouble.
Mr. Jackson, I've already made a hotel reservation for you. I'm here to drive you to your hotel.
That's great. Thank you.
Please take the back seat.
Okay.
10 minutes later. This is the hotel where you're going to stay.
It looks fantastic.
Do you have your passport with you? We will need it when checking in.
Yes, it's right here.
We've booked a Western-style room for you. Shall we go to the reception desk and check in?
Okay.
Unit 3. Distinguished guest.
Adopt a policy.
It's a pleasure to do.
Business card.
Hear about.
Honor.
Introduce somebody to somebody.
Delegation.
Do one's best.
Leadership.
Hospitality.
This is James, our manager.
I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Wendy. This is my card.
Here's my business card.
I've heard a lot about you.
Mr. White, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Smith.
Thank you for coming today.
May I have your business card?
I've wanted to meet you.
You have a very good reputation in the internet industry.
It's my honor to meet you here.
Welcome to our company.
Please allow me to show you around the company.
Do you have much time here in China?
We are proud and honored to have such a distinguished group of guests, under the leadership of our head of the delegation coming all the way from the United States to visit our company. This is Bryant, my boss.
Mr. Bryant, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Morgan.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Here's my business card.
We're honored to have Delco Finance visiting us this afternoon. Thank you for coming today.
It's a pleasure to see you all.
Lucky Company Incorporated would like to welcome the management of Barnes & Noble.
Thank you for your hospitality.
On behalf of Rybold Corporation, I would like to welcome you all to the Meadowbrook Manufacturing Plant.
I'd like to look around your company.
Could you come without any trouble tomorrow?
I hope so, but I can't promise.
Mr. Bryant, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Morgan. And Mr. Morgan, this is Mr. Bryant. This is Mr. Morgan, our sales manager.
How do you do?
Here is my business card.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Bryant. Thank you for coming today. We have been expecting you all the time.
My pleasure. Let me say the most sincere thank you for your warm and gracious welcome. Your staff is friendly, and the accommodations you have provided are very comfortable.
I'm glad to hear you like it. We are close business partners. In spite of the worldwide economic recession in recent years, there has been a steady growth in our economic cooperation and trade volume. It is our sincere wish that we can continue to work together closely to enhance our friendship.
We share the same desire. We should cooperate more, share new ideas and developments. If we work together, we can all move forward quickly.
Nice to meet you.
How do you do?
How are you doing?
May I introduce myself?
I've heard so much about you.
You look great. You look nice.
I like your haircut.
You look familiar.
It's nice weather, isn't it?
When did we last meet?
Unit 4. Multinational.
Competitive.
Listed company.
Telecommunications.
Territory.
Consist of.
Have a good reputation.
Multinational company.
Registered capital.
Business.
Start a partnership.
be located in?
First, I would like to brief you the history of our company.
We encourage the employees to compete with one another while maintaining a cooperative relationship among them.
Our company, with a total space of 10,000 square meters.
We're in the telecommunications industry.
Our main product is ABC olive oil.
We make cell phones and software for telecommunications.
Would you like me to go into further detail about our company?
Our company consists of 7 departments.
Our registered capital is 40 million RMB yuan.
We have about 20,000 employees worldwide, and we have a turnover of nearly 1 million pounds.
The most competitive area in our company is the teamwork spirit and creativeness of everyone.
After 20 years of growth, we have become the world's largest private employer and retailer.
Our firm has a really good reputation in the advertising business.
We have listed on the New York Stock Exchange 3 years ago, and we have a market capitalization of 90 million yuan presently.
We're looking to start a new partnership with 2 big companies.
Sales department.
Planning department.
Personnel department.
Finance department. Hello, this is the first time I've ever been here.
Then I may give you a brief introduction of our company.
Is your company a newly founded one?
No, our company has a history of 50 years.
I'm still a little worried about whether your product is saleable or not in my country.
You may have confidence. We have a market share of 25% here.
Can I buy your product in my hometown?
You can, of course. Our retail outlets can be found in 15 provinces.
In the past 3 years, our company maintains an annual profit growth of 40%.
That's a remarkable achievement.
Your company has gained universal fame.
Yes, we have expanded into Europe, and now we have 7 branches worldwide.
Welcome to Telesystem, Mr. Fraser, and thank you for sparing the time to visit us.
It is my pleasure. I hope we could take this opportunity to look further into each other and set up a long-term partnership.
That's also what we expect. We will do our best to make your visit worthwhile. I think you must have some idea of our company. We are in the telecommunications industry and mainly make cell phones and software for the telecommunications.
How long have you engaged in the industry?
Over 30 years. The company was started as an electronic products exporter at the beginning and then transferred into telecommunications business. Now we have become a main manufacturer and exporter in the telecommunications field, and our products are gaining popularity in many countries.
I see. I hear that your company has really a good reputation in the telecommunications industry.
Yes. You know, we've been in this line for many years, and our prices are competitive comparing with those of the same kind of products on the world market.
I have a feeling that there are bright prospects for us to cooperate after hearing what you've said. I hope we could make a very good start in our cooperation.
We share the same desire. Unit 5. Outperform.
Total revenue.
Quarter.
Go for it.
Positive.
Attribute to.
Inferior quality.
Graph.
Recall.
Pie chart.
Open a branch.
Start out.
Take a dive.
Push up the revenue.
We outperformed the market from August until December.
According to the graph, you can see the future growth of our product is positive.
That was true for the last quarter.
As everyone can see, our total revenue for 2014 was significantly over 2013.
Even though overall mountain bike sales were flat, the higher per unit cost of the S1 models pushed up our overall revenue.
These figures are even better than we expected.
Our new products were a hit in both the Beijing and Shanghai markets.
Most of this drop can be attributed to the recall of the inferior products.
Our sales went quite well last year.
100% of the employees successfully reached their sales goals.
I'd like to show you the figures.
This pie chart makes it pretty clear where the money in Beijing is.
This chart offers a good look at the performance of all our different lines.
Last year, our sales rose by 4%. In the meantime, customers' complaints dropped remarkably.
Total revenue.
Net revenue.
Gross revenue.
Annual revenue.
How's your performance for 2014?
Last year, we saw an annual growth of 3.5% in net profit.
Your sales went quite well last year.
Yes, the total sales volume claims a record high of 300,000 yuan.
We made significant progress in publicity. According to a recent survey, 35% people are able to recognize our brand.
That's good.
We opened 35 more retail outlets in the nation during the past 4 months.
How many provinces have you covered now?
23 out of 30 provinces. Last year, our sales rose by 5%. In the meantime, customers' complaints dropped remarkably.
So what's the focus for the following year?
We may seek for expansion to more regions. We achieved some progress in the previous year. The most exciting one for me is that 100% of the employees successfully reached their sales volumes goals.
I believe this never happened in our company.
Mr. Morgan, if you don't mind, may I see any information and data concerning your company's business record and standing in the last few years, please?
Yes, Mr. Fraser. We have already prepared the relevant information for you. Now let me explain by showing you some graphs. As you can see, this chart offers a good look at the annual sales results of last few years. We have maintained a steady growth since 2005, and we especially made a great success in 2008 with the total revenue over 1 billion yuan.
That's very great. I know that you developed a new type of cell phone last year. How about the sales situation?
Well, our new products were a hit in the domestic market. We started the year out strong, and according to the graph, you can see the future growth of the product is positive.
I see. What do you think is the main competitive advantage of the product?
Well, I think our product is popular with our customers in that it is superior in quality, attractive in design, and reasonable in price.
Since you have achieved a great success in the domestic market, do you have any plan to open the overseas market for the product?
Yes, that's what we are doing now. We have conducted a survey in the North American market. It shows that there is enough room for us to get in.
Unit 6. Plant.
Visit.
Number of employees.
Production capacity.
Full automatic product line.
Factory site.
Facility.
Technician.
Double shift system.
Production volume.
Plant efficiency.
Designing department.
I think I'll know your products better after the visit.
It was very kind of you to give me a tour of the plant.
We learned a lot about your facilities and the process of winemaking.
If it is not too much trouble, we would like to talk to some of the technicians.
We're interested in learning about your food making and packaging process.
You'll know our products better after this visit.
Please feel free to ask questions at any point during our tour.
Maybe we could start with the designing department.
We could look at the production line.
These are the samples of our company's products.
We have 2,000 employees.
We are planning on expanding our plant next year.
We doubled our profit this year.
The plant is operating very well.
Put on the helmet, please.
Do we need to put on the jackets too?
Please watch your steps. I'd like to take a look around your factory.
No problem. I'll show you around and explain the operation as we go along, so you can get a good idea of how things work.
How many employees do you have?
We have over 600 employees.
How large is the plant?
It covers an area of 30,000 square meters. Oh, this is our office block. We have all the administrative departments there.
How long will it take to go through the main plant?
The tour should last about an hour and a half.
Do you want to see our product line?
No, thank you. I can just have a glance at the rest.
What's your general impression, may I ask?
This visit gave me a good picture of your product areas. In addition, you have fine facilities and efficient people. The product gives you an edge over your competitors, I guess. I'd like to take a look around your factory.
No problem. I'll show you around and explain the operation as we go along, so you can get a good idea of how things work.
That'll be most helpful. Jim told me you've been changing the factory.
Yes, we make many things better now. We've been able to improve our production methods from batch production to flow production.
That's sure to improve your efficiency and productivity.
Yes, and we have computers helping us as part of the production system.
Everything looks great. I'm happy to see that working conditions have gotten much better. The workers must be happier.
Yes, so they work better.
That's another reason productivity has shot up.
Here, let's look at some samples of our top of the line.
The weight and balance are good, and I like the design.
I'm glad to hear that. Unit 7. Dinner party.
Play host to somebody.
Honor.
Guest.
On behalf of.
Attend.
Banquet.
Letter of invitation.
Presents.
Warm welcome.
Preference.
Propose a toast.
May I have the pleasure of inviting you to a welcome party in your honor?
May I have the honor to have your presence at our Christmas party?
Would you be interested in dinner with me? Are you free?
I am going to the hotel to pick you up at 7 o'clock at night.
Which food would you like best? Chinese food, Western food, or seafood?
Do you feel like getting a drink?
Are you free sometime next week? Maybe we could meet up for lunch. Dinner.
Shall we go to dinner together this evening?
It's on me.
Do you have plans this evening?
May I invite you to a dinner at a Chinese restaurant? We should be very delighted if you were able to attend our seminar tomorrow.
We'd very much like to accept your invitation.
I would like to invite you for dinner tomorrow.
Thank you for your invitation. I'd love to come.
May we have the honor of having you as our guest of honor?
It would give me the greatest pleasure to be your guest.
Are you doing anything this afternoon?
No, nothing special.
I've heard you're getting a promotion. Congratulations.
Thank you. Will you be my guest?
We're having a small to-do, and I'd be happy if you could come.
Okay, I'll go. Thanks for asking, and tell me about the exact time.
Hello, Mr. Robert. Do you have any plan this evening?
Not yet for the moment.
May I invite you to a dinner at a Chinese restaurant?
Oh, thank you. I'm delighted to go with you. I have had Chinese food before in New York. The Chinese food is very delicious. What kind of Chinese food does this restaurant serve?
Sichuan food, and it is hot and delicious.
Well, I have heard about it.
You can have a taste this time.
Okay, I think I may like it.
I'm sure you will like it.
Unit 8. Judge somebody by appearance.
Dress code.
Make a good impression on.
Formal occasions.
Evening dresses.
Flip-flops.
Modesty.
Fashionable.
Plain.
Formal clothing.
Cheongsam.
Professional image.
Do not wear flip-flops or sneakers.
Do not wear those underwears that are visible.
Do not wear overpowering cologne or perfume.
You need to make sure that you project a professional image.
For conservative industries such as accounting, finance, and law, you should opt for a simple look.
For creative industries such as advertising, graphic design, you can dress more creatively than usual.
People want to wear what they feel most comfortable in.
For women, you have to keep a sense of modesty.
Make sure that the design of your tie is professional.
People judge you by your appearance, whether you like it or not.
The question is not whether you're badly dressed, but whether you're appropriately dressed.
Our company didn't have a dress code.
What does it matter how much money I spend on suits? Would you tell me something about the business banquet dress code?
Of course. How could you wearing short skirt in the office? The dress code is really important in making a good impression on customers.
Sorry, I will change it later. Your salesman should not wear anything too fashionable.
Neither fashionable nor serious. It's so hard. Even if our company didn't have a dress code, I still think people would wear formal clothing to work.
I wouldn't be so sure. People want to wear what they feel most comfortable in.
What shall I wear to attend a business meeting?
It's easy, a business suit.
I suggest you buy a decent shirt.
Why? You know I prefer a t-shirt.
Because shirts can go well with formal occasions.
Hello, Mrs. Jones. This is Brenda. I'm calling to remind you the banquet we are going to have in your honor this evening.
That's very kind of you. By the way, is it a formal one?
Yes, very formal. Some of the officials from the Ministry of Foreign Trade and Economic Cooperation will be there too.
I see. Thank you for telling me that. Since this is the first time for me to attend such a formal banquet in Canada, I feel a little bit confused about what to wear. Brenda, is there any particular requirement for dressing tonight?
They didn't mention that, but since it is very formal, it is quite usual for ladies to wear evening dresses or banquet dresses. I remembered asking you to prepare such dresses before our leaving, didn't I?
Yes, but you know women's jeongsam is my favorite and I brought 2 of them. I wonder if I can wear it to the banquet tonight.
As the banquet tonight has no particular requirement for dressing, you can wear your favorite. Men are usually required to wear suits instead.
I see. Thank you so much. Unit 9. Dinner party.
Host.
Welcome dinner.
Luncheon.
Working luncheon.
Return dinner.
Have a toast.
Banquet.
Invitation.
Informal dinner.
Light meal.
Buffet dinner.
Make preparation.
Booth.
I would like to invite you to our New Year dinner party.
Everything is ready now for the party.
We should get some wine in for the banquet.
They set about making preparations for the party.
I have dusted down my suit and am ready for tonight's party.
If you are the host of the party, you determine the menu.
I would like to invite you to join us for dinner party tonight.
Would you like to go to a party with me?
I'm happy to host this dinner party in honor of our guests.
We warmly welcome all of you.
Hope you'll come again.
Your valuable advice is most welcome.
I'll surely remember you and your invitation to him.
It's a rewarding trip.
I'm very glad that I came. It will be a great dinner party.
It really was very kind of you to invite me. I hope it hasn't been too much trouble.
Wish we all have a good night.
Thank you for your hospitality.
Here's to your health.
To our friendship.
Cheers.
Could you tell me the arrangement of your dinner party?
Cocktails will be served promptly at 6, to be followed by dinner at 8.
Mr. Carl would like to invite you to the banquet at the Hilton Hotel at 6 o'clock this evening.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'd love to come, but I've already made plans for that evening.
Who else will be there?
They're all your acquaintances.
Will Tony be there?
No, I didn't invite him. I know you two are on bad terms.
Please help yourself.
I can't reach that dish. Could you turn around the lazy Susan?
Much as I should like to, but I have a business meeting to attend that day. Thank you for your invitation.
What a pity! Mr. Song, thank you very much for inviting me to dinner. I feel very much honored.
Miss Ross, I'm very pleased to get this opportunity to meet you when you have come from afar to visit our company.
Your company has good long-term cooperation with ours. Surely it is a pleasure for me to come to your celebration at such a special moment.
I'm glad to hear that, Miss Ross. Which do you prefer, Western food or Chinese food?
Chinese food, of course. Can you recommend some typical local dishes?
Well, I recommend the main dishes of prime Shanghai crab and cordon bleu chicken.
It sounds delicious. Okay, I'll take that.
Now, I'd like to start tonight's dinner with a toast. For our friendship. Cheers.
Cheers. Unit 10. Sightseeing.
Modern scenic spot.
Itinerary.
Natural landscape.
Summer resort.
Former residence.
Historical interest.
Sightseeing bus.
Souvenir.
Fountain.
Temple.
Architecture style.
Would you like to go sightseeing tomorrow?
Shall I help you in your sightseeing around the city?
Are you into any outdoor activities? I can help you arrange a few.
What kinds of places do you like to visit? historical sites, or natural landscapes?
Do you want to see a musical?
While you're here, we could check out the local arts.
Are you interested in visiting historical sites?
I'm interested in seeing new tourist spots rather than historic sites.
Are these temples worth seeing?
It is one of the oldest cities in China.
There are many historic buildings in Beijing.
There are many places of interest in the city, like museums and ancient Chinese palaces.
The background there will be really beautiful.
Let's take a picture in front of the fountain.
Shall I take a picture for you?
Let's take a photo.
Pavilion,
Tower,
terrace,
corridor. When shall we set out tomorrow?
I will come to your hotel and pick you up at 8 tomorrow.
Could you tell me what to see here?
There are quite a lot to see here, such as the Summer Palace, the Great Wall, and the Imperial Palace.
Shall I take a picture for you?
Yes, please. Get the falls in the background, will you?
It's the best place to have a distant view of the whole city.
Wow, the view is amazing.
Is it one of the landmarks of Beijing?
Yes, it is. It's the Imperial Palace, and it was built in 1406.
What's this city famous for?
It's famous for its breathtaking views.
Would you like to go sightseeing tomorrow?
Yes. Could you please recommend some interesting places?
Of course. What kind of places would you like to visit? Historical sites or natural landscapes?
I prefer the latter.
How about an ecotourism in Cornwall? There are historic sites and stunning valleys with lakes.
Sounds great. Let's visit there. Is it okay for us to take pictures there?
Of course. The background of your pictures will be really beautiful.
Unit 11. Give regards to somebody.
Present.
On behalf of.
Regards.
Generous.
Delay.
A rewarding trip.
Farewell.
Reception.
Destination.
Worthwhile.
Catch a flight.
I have a surprise for you.
Here is a present for you.
This gift was made especially for you.
Here's a little something for you.
I bought an album for you.
Please keep it for a souvenir.
It's great honor to have you here.
I look forward to seeing you again soon.
I hope we'll meet again sometime.
Take care.
Have a safe trip.
Please remember me to your family.
I would like to thank you for your kindly reception.
Paper fan.
Beijing opera mask.
Chinese tea.
Silk scarf.
Here's a small souvenir from Beijing.
Thank you so much for such a nice gift.
It's very kind of you to come to see me off.
Don't mention it. Take your wife along next time.
Please come and visit us again.
Thank you very much for your invitation.
It's a great honor to have you here.
Goodbye, and thanks for everything.
I hope you like the gift I sent you.
This is just what I want to have.
How was your visit?
The visit was very productive.
Mr. Jackson, did you enjoy your stay here?
Yes, I did. Your company and your hospitality have left a very good impression on us.
I'm so glad to hear that. Your visit means a great deal to us. What a pity you have to leave so soon.
It's hard to believe that we're actually leaving. The past 2 weeks has been wonderful.
Have you got everything you need?
Yes, I think so.
Great. Your flight will be taking off in 3 hours. Let's get you to the airport. Shall we leave now?
Sure. Let's go downstairs and check out.